Hello, stepfathers. Today's topic is very dear to me because it is based on one of the fundamental principles of modern psychology, and that is you can't change others. Which means, are you doing all you can? Are we doing all we can to make sure that things go the way we would like them to go? So, we can't change others. That is a given, which should be learned as soon as possible and taught to our kids as soon as possible. What we can do, and there's two things we can do, is change the way others respond to how we behave and control our own behavior. Because of all the things that we can't control, and it's all of them, in blended families, the things you can't control increase exponentially compared to a family with an easier structure. What you can't control, you can't change. What you can control, you can change. You can change what you can control, which is ourselves, and have others react to our changes according to what we believe is best. Are we really sure that we are doing all that we possibly can to make our blended family blend as seamlessly as possible? Are we doing all that we can to make our stepchildren learn and be educated properly according to what our beliefs are? What is all this supposed to mean? All this is supposed to mean is, are you reacting at times out of spite? That would mean you're not doing all you can. Are you acting out of resentment? That would mean you're not doing all you can. Are you putting, and when I say you, I mean we, including myself, are we putting our best efforts forward all the time? Are we doing all we can to go the extra mile? Are we forgiving what could be forgiven? Are we gliding over things that we could glide over, but we might not because we're tired, because we're lazy, because we're pissed? Are we doing, really, our best efforts? Are we pampering our kids when we feel that they need to, even though a game is on TV? Are we listening to them when we see that they need to talk, but we have a phone call to make or a phone call to answer? That is what I'm saying. It's fine if we are not doing all we can, but then we must realize that things might not go as well as they could. It is a zero-sum game. What you put in, you put out. If you don't put anything in, you pull nothing out. Stepfathering is an activity, a job, a profession, if you will. Obviously, it's not. A vocation, maybe. A choice, for sure. That requires extreme attention to our behavior because we do not have the benefit of biological fathering, which has innate advantages when it comes to the possibility to influence the behavior of our kids. Kids tend to listen to their biological parents more than they do their step-parents. Why is that? Very clearly, there is genetics involved, and there is also a sense of duty involved. There is guilt involved, and there is respect involved. We don't have some of these advantages as stepfathers, so we have to make do with what we have. And what we have is our ability to influence change in others by modifying our behavior and our ability to be aware of what is going on and our ability to recognize what is going on. Our ability to change what can be changed, to accept what cannot be changed in the moment, but can be an object of research and possible intervention at a later date. Stepfathering, like I said, requires incredible attention, incredible willpower to persevere in the activities that keep us monitored, that we implement to monitor our own behavior when it comes to what we do around the children, around our spouses. And that's the awareness. That is, avoid skimming the surface. Back to the point. Do we treat our significant other with all the respect, care, and love that we can? Do we occasionally bring flowers? Do we have a sweet word for her? Do we have a sweet word for her even when we feel that she didn't do anything to deserve it, because maybe she had her own issues and was not nice to her? That is when you make a difference. That is what differentiates a man from a kid. A man goes on with his so-called mission, even when outside factors are against him. We don't blame, we take responsibility. When our kid tells us, "I hate you," are we hurt and react with resentment and spite? Or do we look at him and say, "I'm sorry you feel that way, but I don't hate you"? So stepfathers, without any reason, go hug your wife, give her a kiss, hug the kid, give him a kiss, and tell them, "I love you." It will make all the difference in the world. Godspeed.